I am at Tanner Park in Copeg, Amityville. Who knows? It said Amityville on the GPS. I'm so excited. Have some news for you. May have seen some of my posts from Budapest, Hungary, and it was an amazing experience. I got to know the culture. I'm wearing my Hangsa Plaza, the music store where I got my music equipment while I was there. To those guys, I'm very thankful. To Tommy, Ernie, Shabar, Adam, Zoltan, Patrick. Could never forget these guys. I'm probably going to go back and see them, and that's why I'm here today. So, just going to talk to you a little bit about that. Just booked a flight to Tbilisi, Georgia. Took me a little longer than I wanted, but I needed to come back home and get some things straight with my belongings. And I'm here with my car, my motor vehicle. I'm so excited to have a car again. And I've been walking, doing a lot of walking, so I'll do a little walk and talk right now. But my plan is in about 2 weeks, I'm going to drive up to Ottawa, Canada, and I'm going to take this channel mobile. I'm going to change the whole idea behind it because no more than any other one is important to me. Fitness, music, travel, languages. So what I want to do is now I'm going to start working on my French again and go up to Ottawa. I'm gonna do yoga out in public. I'm gonna do music out in public. I'm going to try to speak French out in public. I've studied a couple years of French and I've, been a hack at doing it. Why not? And go up there for whatever time period, whether it's a week or two, and travel around and see what's up in Ottawa with the music and the people and the fitness, and then go to Mexico City. Maybe, give it, few weeks of a rest and go to Mexico City, and before you know it, well, I also have a trip planned for upstate New York in the middle there too for my birthday. I can't wait, July 5th. After my birthday then, Mexico City, sometime between then and Georgia, Tbilisi, Georgia, will be a big 7,000 some odd mile. What's up? Greetings from Germany. Jazzer, are you still there? Yo, man. Nice to see you. I'm gonna be flying over Germany then and keep going all the way out to Tbilisi, Georgia. And I would like to, in the 5 weeks that I'm in Georgia, I would like to fly back to Hungary because I'm gonna be studying Hungarian still, and the Hungarian language is so difficult. I just figured, why bother learning it to like never go back? So I have to go back there in a couple months too. And I have to start really, intensively studying my Georgian. So that's the plan. I'm going to do yoga with people out on the street. I'm going to play acoustic guitar, electric guitar, and travel around with a one-man band and go to all these countries. And Deutsch kann ich auch, ja, ich spreche auch Deutsch. Ich habe 10 Jahre in Deutschland gelebt. Was? Yeah, Georgia next to Florida. Not that one. You already know. You know the Georgia I'm talking to. I'm talking way out there. And maybe I could even go to, Turkey and get my teeth done for a nice cheap rate. We'll see, I really am thinking about it, but that's what's hey, this is a real Deutsche Latzhose, by the way. I cut the legs off of it. This thing I've had in storage for, like, 20 years from my time in Germany. Thank you, thank you. Yes, I lived in Germany 10 years, so, I mean, ich war Schlagersänger wie David Hasselhoff. Ich habe Roberto Blanco nachgesungen. Es war nicht wirklich glamourös, aber schon irgendwie, ja, mit Perücke, mit dem Rex Richter Quintett. Falls du Zeit hast, if you have time, look up the Rex Richter Quintet. I think they're still playing. It's a completely different band, all except for Rexy. Sexy Rexy Richter is still in the band. Um, View message. There's something held in review here. Oh, thank you. How awesome is that? I loved it. Yeah. It was great. It was great. Hey, Brazil. I also do, falo português. I gotta speak my Portuguese. I gotta go and it's Brazilian. I gotta go back to Brazil. Um, I also wanna go to Portugal. These are places so I'm gonna take the music and the fitness. We're gonna do yoga. We're gonna out in public. I wanna go paddleboarding, whatever I can get going on, all these things in the language too, learning the language, hanging out with the people, stuff like that. Bada bang. Hey, thank you. Thank you so much. Obrigado. Obrigada, Marcia. Yeah, appreciate it. What's up, Ibrahim? So yeah, just gonna travel the world, do the music on the street, play out in public in the cities, and do yoga with people. This is my new channel idea, you know? I don't know if any of you guys have ever watched Beard Meets Food. Beard Meets Food, he is an Englishman. He travels around the world and eats hamburgers and pizza and does these challenges. That's his passion. He's amazing. He's got millions of followers. I'm thinking of doing something, not per se like trying to be famous or whatever. It's just this is what I do. This is who I am. The yoga, the music, the languages. So I'm just gonna do that. I'm gonna do that and I'm gonna see about training people and doing it for a living. Because what I would like to do is I would like to travel as my job because things have changed so much in the world. Rock music, bands, it's not the same way it used to be. Obviously, I think everybody knows with social media. So take it on the road, travel around the world. Thank you for your support. If you could click the like, I know it's annoying. People ask, like and subscribe, but it really would be a big help and an honor. And I'm very accessible. Do I see your message written in German? I saw it in German and I saw it in translated. It's funny you ask. They do translate stuff, but I always click on do not translate German because it's like to me, German is the same as English. I would like to get there with my Spanish. And I speak Dutch. I speak Nederlands. Nederlands praten is vast hetzelfde als Duits. Maar ik heb geen oefening. I have no practice at Dutch. It was cool in Budapest a couple weeks ago. I was hanging out in the Jewish quarter with I had a 100-year-old girlfriend, true story. And we went out to dinner, went to lunch. She took me to the synagogues. She showed me the Jewish culture, and she spoke Dutch. She's from Holland. So it was great. Oh man, that was, so this is what I'm talking about. Where in Germany, I was in the 90s, 1994 to 2004, I lived in Göttingen for 7.5 years, and then I lived in Hamburg, auf der Uhlenhorst, schöne Aussicht, Munzburg. Um, yeah, for 2.5 years, and I was a business English teacher. The first 7.5 years, I was just a musician. Then the last 2.5 years, I was a musician and business English instructor because the pay is so good if you can speak English. So I was doing that. Sorry, I'm losing a little sight there. There you go. I hope that was clear. I don't want to babble on. I know I talk a lot, and it's the morning. I'm excited. So we're here at my favorite place, this park. There's the water. I'm going to be taking my paddleboard out with the phone, hopefully too. I'm going to take you guys out on the bay with me, paddling. It's so beautiful out there. It's pure mental health. Um, Thank you. Yeah, well, German is the same as English. It's funny, I did not grow up speaking German. My ancestors came from Leipzig and they ran away in the Second World War. They ran to America and their name was Matna and Decker. And they changed the name to Deckert with a T when they got here. And Carl Decker became Charles Deckert to sound more English. And so German was completely out of my family for 2 generations. And then I started studying it in school. I had a language and music to me is also the same. So thank you for your compliment. It's very kind of you, but it's very normal for me to switch between languages. And I think this is what I'm wanting to do is I still want to also learn Russian. Because so many people speak Russian in the world. I want to learn Hebrew. I want to learn Arabic. I want to learn all these languages just because you can. I've already been studying Polish. I've been studying, a lot of languages anyway, and Kleines Latinum, that was Kleines Latinum in Göttingen that made it all possible because when you learn Latin, I think Latin and Greek will give you the key to learning any language because 'cause they're so structured. Song QA sticker, try it. Add a song that calms you down. I don't know. YouTube is asking, add a song that what's a song that calms you down? If you want, I will try to add, I will play requests for people when I come back on here. And I don't know why this is in the middle of the screen right now, but it's annoying. Thank you for your support. If you guys could click like, if you could subscribe, I really appreciate it. This channel is going to get very different. Um, Speak German as a name if you didn't notice that it's not your mother. Oh, thank you. Yeah, thank you. That's a thing. I just think some people can and some people can't. Some people will never learn the language that way, and some people will. And me, I became very immersed in the music. And that's what I always tell people is if you want to learn a language, learn children's music. There's a song in Brazilian Portuguese, O sapo no lava o pé. uh, the the frog doesn't wash his leg, and it's just a funny children's song, and, like, if you learn that level of language, you're going to be able to learn the language later. If you start learning grown-up grammar, it's, boring grammar. It's I think people get stuck on grammar, and then German is not difficult grammar. I really don't think it is. Matter of fact, in my mind, I'm already trying to think of ways to explain how easy it is. You say die alte Frau, mit der alten Frau. It's not that complicated unless you complicate it. So, mit dem Auto, mit dem alten Auto, das alte Auto. It just becomes natural when you realize how simple it is. It's always the same. The confusing part could be guessing der, die, das sometimes. I get messed that up nonstop, I'm sure. Words like der See, die See, like die See is the ocean, I think, and der See is like a lake. I don't know, but these are like little things that don't matter. People still understand a person if they speak like that, but yeah. So listen, I really appreciate your support. I'm going to book another flight right now. I'm going to get my car ready and I'm going to be in touch. So please, like I said, please click the thumb. We have one thumb right now. If you guys could, I really appreciate it. Please leave a comment in there. Tell me where you're from. I want to know where people are from. I want to travel to your home countries. I'm coming back to Germany, absolutely, because I do speak German this way, like you say, and I played music there for 10 years anyway. So we're gonna be in touch. I hope so anyway. So all right, we got one thumb here on this video. It's one lonely thumb. It's better than zero. So thank you for your kind words and compliments about my German. I really appreciate it. Very, very kind to me, and we'll be in touch. Peace out for now, and thank you for your attention. It's the most valuable currency in the whole world. Matthew Cutillo here, musician, fitness enthusiast, coming and bringing the yoga and the music to your town. Ich komme euch besuchen. Ja, vielen lieben Dank fürs Daumen hoch. Tschüss. Thank you. Or as the Hungarians say, Viszont látszra.